The preferred strategy for Enneagram Type 4 is striving to feel unique. There's a lot of great things about this strategy. This desire to be unique, to discover ourselves, to discover what's original, is the seed of creativity, the seed of innovation. It's the way in which we make improvements in the world. The 4 can fall into outdated definitions of what it means to be unique. They can find themselves resisting change because, well, if I change, they can resist change because they have a fear that if I change, I'm not going to be unique anymore. I'm going to be just like everybody else. If I do things the way other people do them, then I lose my sense of uniqueness. They start to fear that if I change, I'll lose this gift of these qualities that are just me. This attitude can hold them back. What often ends up happening is they try to make things different. 4 start to grow when they learn that being more unique in the long term by actually not worrying so much about being unique in the short term. I can start to find my true self, my original self, the expression of who I am when I start to realize that I don't have to force uniqueness. One of the common things I see in the 4s that I work with is this desire to put their own spin on things, to change things just for the sake of changing them. This is often counterproductive because it can waste a lot of time and not really add much value. Usually change is valuable because it makes something better. Change for its own sake is not always a good thing. 4s start to grow when they realize that sometimes I'm more original by not trying to fall into the pattern of being just like every other 4 who's trying to change things just to change them. 4s also benefit by practicing what we call disidentification. What we mean by this is to recognize that the 4 has a tendency to be comparing themselves to other people. One of the ways they discover their uniqueness is to constantly tell themselves, well, I'm not like them, I'm not like them. What this means, however, is that they're not truly being unique. They're really just being a reaction to something else. And by learning to recognize when they fall into comparisons and simply let go of themselves, the 4 learns to let what is truly original about themselves, what is truly authentic, just show itself. This is true uniqueness. This is true individuality. So if you're a 4 or working with a 4, learn to help them see that they can be more unique in the long term by stop worrying so much about being unique in the short term. Learn to recognize when you're falling into these patterns of comparing yourself to other people, and simply learn to let go of those patterns and be content with who you really are.